Good morning, collective. My name is Cheryl and welcome back to Meta Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you to everyone for your continued likes, your shares, for your support of this channel, but most importantly for your support of these messages from Spirit. That being said, I do want to begin this message by sending out my condolences and my thoughts to the state of Texas, just across the border from us in the United States. We have been receiving the news here in Canada, and despite everything that might be going on between our two countries right now, we are sincerely hoping for the best for the people of Texas during this difficult time. That being said, it has been a very interesting weekend on many fronts, and I'm hoping that wherever you are seeing this message, I am greeting you well. Apologies, I do have the fan and the AC also going, so I'm hoping that the sound will not interfere with today's reading too much. But let's look into the current energies to see if there is any information and or advice that Spirit would like to share with us at this time. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have to share with the collective at this time? What is it that we should be aware of? Wow. We have the Three of Swords here. We have air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So there is a separation of some kind that is occurring. And if this is not a separation, this is bad news. This is heartbreaking news that is leading to a separation. I also have the Tower energy, Scorpio energy peeking out from the deck. This is because I just got corrected. There are some people that have received their truth surrounding a situationship. Someone is being called out. No, correction again. There is a group that is being called out for being Seven of Swords. More air energy, for being deceptive, for lying, for sneaking around. And I also just heard for being dishonorable today. Wow, that's pretty heavy energy to start Sunday with. So there again has been some type of sorrowful news. There's been a separation of some kind with this Three of Swords energy. With the Tower energy, again, we have that realization, that truth, okay, that awareness that is coming in. And it is because there has been some seriously, I'm hearing deceptive, I even heard the word disturbing behavior that has been exposed. And it is surrounding either a family, a group. This could be a community of some kind, maybe a group of friends. But looking at this Tower energy to the Three of Swords and to the Seven of Swords, this group, this family, maybe even a workplace, they have been completely exposed. Because, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. We have fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Again, it's the group. There are a group of people that are fighting and arguing about this at this time. It actually ought to be placed under the Seven of Swords. So I actually feel it's whomever is inside the Seven of Swords is also inside this Five of Wands. It's the same energies. And I do feel it's 7 plus 5. Like each of the swords, each of the wands represent a different energy, a different individual, because they are all going at each other this morning. They are all going at each other this morning, and it is because of these revelations of truth with the Tower energy, again to the Three of Swords, because everything that is being revealed, everything that is being highlighted about this family, this group, is causing, I heard war, fights, conflict. There has been a lot, and I keep hearing the word backhanded. So it feels that while these individuals were supposedly collaborating together, wow, They were also collaborating against each other. I'm drawn back to this Seven of Swords energy. Definitely not my most favorite depiction of this card. Right? It's not one of my favorite cards either in the deck. They were stabbing each other in the back. I'm drawn to the Two of Swords. So they were supposedly working together. And this is what the Tower is about. Oh wow, this is what the Tower is about. While they were supposedly working together, they were absolutely working against each other as well. Each of them had their own motives, and I just heard also their own narratives for why it is that they have been caught. Again, only take what resonates. They've been caught, whoever these individuals are, they've been caught because they've been called out within this Tower energy and within this Three of Swords. And I feel that whomever is doing the calling out is also a part of whatever it is that occurred. And collective, I feel that this is about you, but also looking at the Five Swords that this group is trying to get away with. I've noticed, I want to say what this individual, Spirit keeps correcting me. This group, they've been doing things for a long time, and they could have been doing things against you, but I feel they've been doing this type of thing to other individuals as well, including whomever it is they were supposed to be working with within this now combative energy within the Five of Wands, because they're trying to call each other out. But it feels like in calling each other out, they're also having more Tower moments, which is leading to more separations, more breakups, because they're discovering the extent to which they were being devious and lying and being backhanded towards each other. Whomever this group is, whomever this family is, it is completely disintegrating today. Yeah, I can't make it up. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant energy right underneath the Tower. So this could most definitely be to do with a family unit, a work unit, a community, an established community of some kind. I even heard coven. I do not like using that word, but I did hear the word coven. This is where groups of people come together to try to manifest together. I've got the Page of Pentacles here. There is an argument surrounding money as well, at some type of proposal that has backfired. That starts to be placed right underneath the Three of Swords. So there is a financial proposal, and notice it's not a king or queen of Pentacles making this offer. This is someone or people, Spirit, people that are coming in under a Page of Pentacles energy. But what is that? That's telling me that their intentions, looking at the Page of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords, it was never legit. It was never legit. That's powerful. And this is another reason why there's conflict today within this Five of Wands. People are recognizing that maybe where they thought they were using you and other people within this group, within this structure, they were also being used themselves. Yeah, there are cycles that are coming to an end. We've got the World card. I heard there's a lack of expansion. People want to leave to go off and start new ventures, start new relationships, but they can't. Everyone recognizes that they can't close anything out until they heal, until they fix, until they acknowledge. And I've just heard take accountability for everything that they have done within this unit, within this structure, within this group, within this home. However, again, it resonates for you, collective, because they've all been called out today for being lying, for being manipulative, for starting fires. Interesting. We've got that Knight of Wands energy appearing, even though the tarot card isn't physically here. I feel that whomever has been a Knight of Wands in your energy, in your life, That is someone who acts with complete disregard for you or with the other people around them. They've been called out within this group. But this really is today about this group turning on each other, and turning on each other within this tower energy, because they recognize that they weren't just collaborating to hurt or to bully or to harass you. They were also doing it to each other. And whatever it is, abundance they thought that they would gain from doing this to you, but also clandestinely doing things to each other, it's bust. There's no financial gain or reward coming. Whatever this financial idea or Page of Pentacles windfall, Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, they thought that they were going to be receiving, they're now fighting about today. Five of Wands energy, and again, it is because of the depth of the, I just heard the destruction, the deception, and the backhandedness that this group, this family, this community, this workplace were prepared to go, not just against you, but also against each other. Wow. Please tell me more about this energy today. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to take them all. Okay, so look at this. This involves, and I'm going to say two masculine energies. You know that gender is fluid, but there are two masculine energies that are trying to take a mental time out from this today. We have a distorted, right off the bat, we have a distorted King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, a distorted Emperor, Aries energy, to the Four of Swords, okay? Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now, this whole three-party situationship, let's call it for what it is, it has been coming up a lot, okay, in the last few readings. There have been two, again, I'm just going to call the genders on the card, right? Gender's fluid, you're not trying to make anything stick, but there are two masculines that decided to work against you, collective, that decided to be sneaky, that decided to be deceptive, that decided to keep you in a place of impoverishment, feeling, I'm hearing, as if you had been abandoned, feeling as if you had been misused. And this is where they are right now, in a Five of Wands with everyone around them, because everyone has realized that what these two energies did to you is exactly the type of treatment that they did to them. So in enlisting, okay, make this make sense. This is really crazy energy. For some of you in the collective, I mean, this could be your family members, looking at the distorted Emperor energy to that distorted King of Cups energy. This could have been someone that you were married to. This could have been your boss, your father. I feel strong patriarchal energy, okay? Masculine energy. At least for the purposes of today's reading, these are two masculine energies that decided that they were going to try to come up against you. They were going to try to create some type of narrative around you in order to keep you in a place of abandonment, in order to keep you in a place of lack. Again, this could be a former spouse who teamed up maybe with someone in your family, someone in your community, maybe with one of your exes, in order to just create constant tower moments in your life. Now, I'm looking at the Tower card to the Hierophant. I do feel that very strongly, the family connection, the patriarchal energy. So it definitely could be someone you were married to, a father figure, someone who tried to assume some type of control, some type of authority, some type of power over your life, because they had people gang up against you. That Seven of Swords energy to the Five of Wands energy, again, to keep you in a place of lack, to keep you separated, in order to keep you in a place of control. And for whatever reason today, collective, it has all backfired. It has blown up. I feel that, okay, so make this make sense. Whatever it is that they try to do recently to you, whether you are aware of this or not, because again, we got that Seven of Swords energy, things being done backhandedly, right? Things being done behind a person's back. It has blown up on them today. Tower energy to the Five of Wands. I feel that whomever these two masculines are have been completely exposed. And again, it's interesting, this energy, because I have not been called once, as you've noticed, to refer to any of these individuals as an individual, if that makes sense. It's that group energy coming in today in its full entirety. It's almost at maximum level, because there are so many people in that Tower moment, in that Five of Wands, arguing and fighting about these two masculines, because they recognize, again, that they didn't just do this to you. They didn't just use you. Looking at that Three of Swords energy, they were using them as well in order to achieve whatever Page of Pentacles offer, deal, that these individuals within that Seven of Swords, within that Five of Wands, thought that they were going to receive. They were expecting some kind of reward, collective, okay? They were expecting some type of reward from hurting you, for going against you. Again, I keep hearing the word abandonment. They wanted you to feel abandoned. It's almost as if they wanted you to begin to even question your reality, whether it is, I'm hearing whether it is that you belonged or not. Take that however it resonates. Whatever these two masculines did, I'm going to tell you, it was nefarious, it was nasty, and it was cutthroat. Because things were done in such a way towards you that it made whomever these individuals are that chose to work with them, it made it impossible for them to ignore what had been going on with them. Again, make that make sense. Please don't try to make it fit. But there is a family that is angry, that feels used, that feels lied to, that feel as if they also exposed the very worst of themselves in choosing to side with this distorted Emperor and this distorted King of Cups, because they know that through their actions, how they chose to treat you, how they chose to respond to you, was based solely by, I'm hearing, taking the side, choosing to listen to these two individuals who are working together, who are conspiring together for whatever reason to cause pain to you. So again, I do feel that maybe these were two energies. And again, I feel like strong energies in your life, like you absolutely had either a family or a close connection with one or both of these individuals, because they decided to just cause you pain. And as harsh as it is to say that, this is what these two energies are being outed for today. This is why, again, Three of Swords to the Tower energy, to the Seven of Swords, to the Five of Wands. There is so much anger, disappointment, pain, separation, breakups, I'm hearing, that are being caused by these two energies because of their hate, their selfishness, and their desire. Interesting. And again, I'm looking at this distorted King of Cups to the distorted Emperor. So these might have been two individuals that you were connected to, either again through marriage, as lovers, however it might resonate for you, because they wanted to make you pay. I heard they wanted to make you pay for walking away. That's for someone out there, male or female. They wanted to make you pay for walking away. And if they walked away from you, they still wanted to make you pay. Like the energy is still the same. And they are also in this Three of Swords, but I'm also drawn back to that Four of Swords. They know that they've been caught. So for them mentally, again, it's now trying to figure out their next move as they look at this Seven of Swords. But I don't think, at least today, they're going to have that luxury looking at the Tower to the Five of Wands, and they're saying, look at the Five of Wands to the Tower. This is the boomerang energy that your person of interest, whomever you're connecting to that distorted Emperor and that distorted King of Cups energy, this is where they are today. They're in boomerang energy, along with the people that they recruited, right? To lie, to deceive, to backstab you, to be manipulative towards you, right? And I do believe, again, with that Hierophant energy, family. I just even heard the word cult. Please only take what resonates. I flipping hate that energy. Cult, coven. Like, I don't like the energy at all, okay? Because looking at that Seven of Swords, and I've used the term backhanded many times. You know, you could have been unknowingly targeted by a cult, by a coven, or at least individuals who consider themselves to be a part of that type of dynamic. Follow the leader, looking at that distorted Emperor energy, male or female, right? These individuals were following a leader that was being assisted by a distorted King of Cups, male or female. So however you feel you resonate with this, those two energies, it feels for the longest time, looking at that Three of Swords again, were controlling a narrative about you that was not true. Looking at the Tower energy, that has been proven to be lies. Looking at the Seven of Swords energy, all to gain some type of status, some type of monetary kickback. Looking at the Page of Pentacles energy, and this could even involve a child or children. Looking at the King of Cups to that Page of Pentacles, so part maybe of a divorce, a separation, alimony, child support, all of that is coming forward as I look at that distorted King of Cups to the distorted Emperor to the Page of Pentacles. And again, the Hierophant energy, family, home, convention, contract. This is, it feels churchy, but churchy in the wrong way, right? People coming together, making pacts. There we go. People made pacts with these two people to come up against you, to cause you harm, to make your life difficult. And again, today, I don't know what it is. I feel that they did something recently. That Tower energy, it feels very fresh. It could have happened as recently as yesterday, maybe even today, or a few days prior. But it feels that something happened recently within that Tower that completely outed those two energies. And by outing those two energies, outed overall how they were using everyone else, as well as using you, collective. Whoa. Oh, I can't make it up. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. They are in complete regret and remorse over what has happened. They're in a Ten of Wands, fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. They are overburdened with the truth and with the knowledge, and this is coming from both the distorted Emperor and the distorted King of Cups. Remember, gender is fluid, but they are burdened today because they are feeling completely trapped, right? That Four of Swords energy now to the Eight of Swords energy, more air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because they're in a Five of Swords alongside that Five of Wands, being called out for every dishonorable victory that they gained by having these people gang up against you, but also by, I'm hearing, the horrific games that they were playing with everyone else, in order to achieve their own ends. Whomever these two energies are, this distorted Emperor, this distorted King of Cups, male or female, they are moving through ending after ending after ending today with this world energy. And again, yes, it's absolutely to do with what they did to you. 5 of Cups to the 10 of Wands to the 8 of Swords to the 7 of Swords. But today, it's about the people that they lied to, the people that they used, the people that recruited, that are coming at them within this 5 of Wands and with this 5 of Swords, and are having these tower moments with, as these separations, these breakups continue to occur today, as people walk away and end their relationships with those two distorted energies. Okay? So let's see if the wisdom of the Oracle has any more information that they would like to provide about today's energy. Is there anything else, Spirit, you would like to add surrounding today's reading? These individuals need a leg up today, right? This distorted Emperor, this distorted King of Cups, male or female, they absolutely need a leg up today. They've been completely called out. Whatever it is that they did to you, because I said this feels very recent. That tower is telling me this is recent. You are being seen as blessed. I'm also hearing you're being seen as protected from all of this. They've asked me to put that alongside the 7 of Swords. So I feel that whatever you have been experiencing, I do feel that you could have been married to this individual or in a personal relationship with this individual. If not, it was a close friendship, because 7 of Swords to the blessed, to the unfinished symphony. This is why they were trying to cause you pain and havoc in your life. They are jealous. Looking at the 7 of Swords to the blessed card of who you are, the fact that you are able to walk away, it's the fact that they still feel that they have unfinished business with you. I'm also getting this, how dare you? How dare you go away and become the person that you have become? Become the success that you have become without them. And it is pluralized. You have more than one energy, okay? And again, I'm feeling predominantly masculine energy, but you know that gender is fluid, who came together solely for the purpose of causing pain and heartache to you. Looking at the 3 of Swords, because now again, they're requiring a leg up in dealing with the pain and heartache that they are currently moving through for everything that they did to you. They were jealous of who you became. 7 of Swords to the blessed. So they worked their hardest to destroy you. They worked their hardest to bring you down. They lied. They recruited the people that were closest to you, the people that you were supposed to trust, in order to have those dishonorable victories within the 5 of Swords. And this is where, again, it's left them today. In a 5 of Cups to a 10 of Wands to an 8 of Swords. Emotionally, mentally, and physically trapped, unable to move out of their current situation, still viewing you as an unfinished symphony as they move through justice and karma of their own. Wow. So, I mean, collective, I am going to leave the reading here, but I do, again, want to close this out on a good note for you. Please remember that you are blessed. And this is what has protected you for so long against everything that these two individuals, along with this group, this family, literally this posse, whoever they are, everything that they threw at you was thrown back to them times 10. And that is, I just heard more. I went to say another, I just heard more of the painful lessons that them as a group, as an entity, are learning together. because everything in their world is coming to a close with this world energy. They are being blocked from moving forward into new beginnings, from having these choices in love, because they are all moving through karma as they watch you build, as they watch you manifest, as they watch you grow and continue to be the blessed energy that you are. So sending you all the love and all the light today, collective. You know I am always wishing you the best. Please, please only take what resonates. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Again, love and healing to the state of Texas. If you'd like to book me for a private reading, you're able to do so. The link is on my community page. But continue to be good to yourself, but also continue to be good to other people. And you know what? After doing this reading, that last part is even more important why you should do that, right? This is how we get to stay blessed and to keep that light of protection, that light of spirit, that light of God around us. So be kind wherever you can, all right? Okay, again, PSA over. Mwah. Much love to everyone. See you all again soon. Namaste.